What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today I have an airport update for Hartford Bradley International Airport for the month of November 2025. There's definitely some interesting stuff to go over, this airport update, might as well just get started off. It's the first airport update, I think, with, no Spirit in, so Spirit is basically gone. But yeah, so we'll start off down here with this JetBlue A320. I'm recording from a different location. I actually moved the table from where it originally was. So now I can get shots like these. But anyway, this JetBlue A320, this guy just arrived in from West Palm Beach, and then we'll send out to let's go with Tampa. Actually, no, we'll send him out to San Juan. Then right here we have a Frontier Airbus A320 as well. This guy arrived from Miami, and he'll be heading over to Orlando. Then right there we have the Delta Airbus A319. He's just getting fueled up. The fuel truck you can see before this guy heads out to Minneapolis. Then right here we have the Delta A320. This guy, he's going to be heading over to Atlanta, Hartsfield Jackson today. Then here's a really nice lab. Yes, we do have a special, but we'll start off down there. That's actually a pretty cool shot. But anyway, there we have the Delta 717. He's going to be heading over to Detroit today. Then we have the Southwest 700. This guy is just getting fueled up for a flight over to Baltimore, and he arrived in earlier today from Chicago Midway. Then right here we have the Southwest 737-800. This guy arrived in earlier today from Orlando in Florida, and then he'll be heading over to, let's go with, I'm just trying to think, sorry, I just need to pull up something. My route sheet, I don't have that on hand right now. Just one sec, lads, I just gotta pull it up, right here. Okay, yeah, so, he arrived in from Orlando and will be heading over to Nashville. Then we have a special delivery, Freedom 1. Yes, Freedom 1 flew in. This was on the first day of November. This guy flew in from Denver. I forget where he flew off after that. I definitely know he flew in from Denver. So we'll say he'll be heading over to, let's go with Tampa for him. Now starting this over on the other concourse, here we have a bird's eye view of the United Airbus A320. I also have to say, I love these Clipper model jet bridges. You already saw my unboxing, and they are great. Anyway, this United Airbus A320, this guy, he's going to be heading over to Chicago O'Hare. That's one of the only Airbus routes that United currently still flies. Then we have two regional aircraft. We have the United Express CRJ-550 operating as a -700, heading over to Chicago O'Hare. Then we have the American Eagle E145. This guy is doing the flight out to Philadelphia. Then right there we have a straight shot at the American Eagle CRJ-700. There you go. This guy is coming in today from Washington Reagan. I guess we'll hit up this aircraft right here. So right there is the UPS 767-300F. This guy's taxiing in today from Chicago Rockford. Now hitting up the American mainline. Here we have the American Airbus A319. This guy's going to be heading over to Miami today. Then right here we have the American 737-800, the Astrojet delivery. This guy is going to be pulling in today from Charlotte, and then he'll be heading over to Dallas later today. Then we have the Breeze A220-300. It was a cool shot. But anyway, Breeze A220-300. This guy, he's gonna be heading over today to sorry, I'm just trying to think. We'll send this guy over to Savannah in Georgia, and after he arrived in from Orlando. We'll hit up the hard stands. Sorry, if you're wondering, this is actually my bed. But yeah, anyway, right here we have the JetBlue A220-300. This guy arrived in from Fort Lauderdale, Florida earlier today. And then, he'll be heading over to, New York JFK later today. Then right here we have the United 737-700. This guy arrived in from Washington Dulles yesterday, so October 31st. Because I'm basically pulling these flights from October 31st and November 1st. But anyway, yeah, he'll head off to Dallas later today. Then we have the Republic Airways E-175. This guy arrived with Washington Reagan. As you know, he arrived from Chicago O'Hare last night as well. Then he'll be heading over to Chicago O'Hare also later today. Well, yeah. Then right here we have the Southwest 737-700. This guy's gonna be heading over to Baltimore today. And then arriving again, we have this Breeze A220-300. This guy just arrived in from Phoenix, and then he'll be heading over to Charleston later today. So yeah, that is it for your airport update, but time to go over some routes. So Frontier, we'll start off with Miami, is 4 weekly on Mondays, and Mondays, Thursdays, but Thursdays there's only 2 days that Thursday will be operating this month. Same with Friday. Friday is only 2 days this month. Sundays, and then a random Tuesday flight on November 25th. This route ends in January. Jumping over to this Breeze 8-20 routes. Those routes did include Savannah, Georgia, which is twice weekly on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Again, with a random flight on Tuesday, the 25th of November, that ends in May. And Orlando is also twice weekly on those exact same days, Wednesday and Saturday, and a random flight on Tuesday the 25th, and that also ends in May. I think what those random Tuesday flights are on the 25th is probably for Thanksgiving, because I believe it is the 27th, because that's a Tuesday, and basically that'll be the last Thursday of November. So yeah, I'm guessing that's what it's for. I'm not completely sure, but it sounds likely. Then we have Phoenix for this Breeze A220-300 routes. That is thrice weekly on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and that ends in May. And then also Charleston is daily. I don't think I actually said he'll be heading out to Charleston later, but anyway, Charleston is daily for them, except on November 19th. There's like no flight on November 19th for Charleston. I'm not sure about that. Well, what happened to that anyway? But that route ends in May. So anyway, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I certainly did. Just look at that lineup. That's actually a really nice lineup of aircraft right there. But anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much all for watching this video. I definitely had a fun time recording it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.